Welcome to Module 3, European Colonization in the 16th Century. In this module, we'll continue our examination of the interactions between native peoples and European settlers we started in Module 2. We'll explore and interrogate the common ways these interactions are described. We'll start with an examination of the process and definition of colonization. In this module, we will explore how colonization manifested as both violence and what is called peaceful seizure. What did it mean for Europeans to quote-unquote discover new land and peoples at the end of the 15th century? What were European motivations for their explorations of the Americas? And what was the impact of Europeans' resource extraction and land acquisition on native people? How did Europeans communicate their goals and desires to indigenous inhabitants of this highly desired territory? In this module, we'll think critically about how indigenous people may have received these European newcomers. I challenge you to interrogate the sources we have of these encounters, which are primarily written from European perspectives. We know that European settlers, in this module will primarily engage with the Spanish and the English, understood themselves as conquerors and the rightful owners of North America. This was based on the idea of the doctrine of discovery, the philosophy that Europeans used to imbue themselves with the right to take ownership over indigenous land and people. The first 150 years of native peoples and Europeans' interactions triggered a massive demographic shift through the loss of perhaps 80 million indigenous people. This represented close to 1/5 of humankind. We'll conclude the module by exploring the structure and rationale behind Spanish colonization in particular, which we will pick up in much more detail in Module 4. The required readings for this module include two perspectives from influential European settlers, whose writings shaped the way that European people viewed natives for centuries to come. Christopher Columbus, in his 1493 letter to Queen Isabella and King Ferdinand of Spain, and Bartolomé de las Casas, a Dominican priest who wrote extensively on the violent treatment of native people by the Spanish in the 16th century. We'll also read an article which interrogates predominant European ideas of land ownership and how they apply to native people. Don't forget to answer your Slido polls by Thursday at midnight. I'm looking forward to reading your thoughts. Good luck!